दुगना करो।
New Garnier Vitamin C Day and Night Serum.
In the day, use our number 1 vitamin C serum.
जो dark spots को कम करे.
At night, use 10%.
Mr. Beast just destroyed his credibility if this is true, because it looks really bad. And it's safe to say a lot has happened since I recorded my last video going over Dogpack or Dawson's video on Mr. Beast, including my own video was copyright claimed and blocked worldwide. Why? I don't know. It's surprising, as I was really giving the Mr. Beast team the benefit of the doubt in my video. But since I recorded that video, Dogpack allegedly received 2 cease and desists and a whole bunch of texts from various people in the Mr. Beast team plotting against him. And as many of you guys are aware, I despise wealthy people trying to shut down criticism with legal battles, as I've dealt with that personally here on this channel. I was honestly hoping they would come out with an actual response to the illegal lotteries by now, since one of the team members, Chucky, already responded, but not to the most serious allegation of that video, the illegal lotteries. Especially when so much of his audience are kids. In my last video, I called that a serious mistake because at the end of the day, I have no idea if Mr. Beast was aware of his practices illegal or not when he was doing these. But either way, it's a complete disaster that one of the largest YouTube channels at the time was running illegal lotteries with a large kid audience. Essentially, he was caught red-handed committing a crime. And you guys made a great point in my comments in my last video. If Logan Paul was the one doing this, I wouldn't be holding back like I did in my last video. Because while Mr. Beast has helped tons of people with his philanthropy, that doesn't excuse scummy business practices. I don't think he's done one of these illegal lotteries since late 2021, but I'm thinking, worst case, he knew what he was doing and was hoping since it was a live stream he wouldn't get caught. Another situation could be that he finally grew to a certain size where someone within his team finally said, wait a minute, this is illegal. And then I guess the last option is he found out that this was illegal from Dawson's call-out video, which could explain why the Facebook VOD of the stream was deleted only after Dawson's video. But honestly, who knows what happened? So my original guess was they just wanted all this to pass without becoming too big of a thing. But as you know, with YouTubers and cease and desists, they normally end up having massive Streisand effects. And this continued to propel Dogpack's video to 8 million views and beyond as of recording this video. And it's getting to a point where Mr. Beast kind of has to address this, but he might have been legally advised not to, because clearly he has a legal team retained. He did actually address the Chris Tyson stuff, but not this as of this recording. So here's Dawson's first cease and desist.
So, Mr. Beast's legal team did send me a cease and desist, and here's my official response to that.
Okay, so he will not cease nor desist, and it cuts to an edit that I think the legal team I had would have told me is an absolute nightmare. So if this does go to court, it can get real ugly quick. But as we know, lawsuits are public, so that will reveal a lot, especially if it gets to discovery. That in particular is what I think is going to get really interesting with the Logan Paul and CoffeeZilla case. But Dawson also received a second cease and desist. New one. Double it and give it to the next person. Right, okay, so here it says cease and desist, final warning. There's no way they put the emoji there. Dear Mr. Dogpack404, this firm, new firm whose white-collar criminal defense practice is second to none, according to their website, has recently been retained by Mr. Beast YouTube LLC, Mr. Beast, or the company and its founder, Jeremy Donaldson, regarding the unsettling news that you've embarked on a campaign to disparage Mr. Beast as a company and defame Jeremy Donaldson as an individual. Not only are your statements about Mr. Beast and Jeremy Donaldson untrue, they also violate the clear binding enforcement terms of your confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement with Mr. Beast dated March 25th, 2024, the NDA agreement, which we have shown in the videos posted to the internet. It goes into a little bit more detail here. Then he also adds that his number apparently has been leaked in this thread. Also, my number has been leaked apparently from a Mr. Beast employee named Kaylee. I've been getting texts from a former Mr. Beast employee. Text I received last night claims that James wants to have private investigators start following me and looking into my family's social media accounts for ways to discredit me. Apparently the best narrative they have as of right now is I'm a crazy drug-addicted Mr. Beast superfan that got fired for trying to steal company funds. If this text is true, I will say, Mr. Beast, if you want to resort to personal attacks, I'm happy to reciprocate. Or, you know, just address the evidence. And then here he shows some text that says, dude, has anyone at Mr. Beast contacted you about the posts you're making? I've been reading the NDA over to see what I can and can't post because I'd like to move on with my life and try having some type of social media presence. Not planning on ever mentioning I worked at Beast, but if I got out, or if someone some way accidentally mentioned it, I wanted to make sure I was going to get sued to all hell. I guess not get sued. Also, if you're going to post my message for proof you worked at Beast, I don't care. Just don't show my number. You can save it how you want. Also, I got your number from Kaylee. I don't have access to anything Beast like Slack or anything. Obviously, I'm not a Beast employee, I'm a former employee. Someone else I know told me they texted you on Reddit talking about Kaylee and Leroy. I'm not that person, and I won't mention any current or former Beast employees because of NDA. And then you have like this interesting text. Dawson, I'm texting you anonymously to let you know that I heard James will hire an investigator to start following you and looking into every detail of your life. He wants them to reach out to your former employees, find all your social media accounts, your family's social media accounts, videos of you, anything. They already have a Google Doc listing possible ways to discredit you, including you're on drugs and have mental health problems, your mom is bipolar, you were an obsessed superfan, you were crying, begging for your job back after they fired you, you tried to steal company funds, etc. I don't know what's true and what's not, but personally I really think you should take everything down ASAP. If you take it down, they'll leave you alone. They respond to your trolling what, and then here he kind of shows this video of suddenly they're saying this phone number is no longer in service. Stop. What? Stop. This is creepy. Leave. Okay. That is definitely a very weird response. If that is actually from the Mr. Beast team, that is wild, but it could also be someone trolling. Who knows? Here he goes a little bit more into depth. On the drug abuse accusations, to be clear, because someone can't tell when I'm joking, I have never been a drug user. Weed makes me anxious. I've tried microdosing shrooms for depression and anxiety for a week over 3 months ago. Honestly, the taste made me feel sick, so I stopped. Wouldn't recommend anyone to use illicit drugs, but I consider myself an advocate for psychedelic research. Don't really care to filter everything I say through lawyers and PR people. Sometimes I say dumb shit. But my video was well researched. I'd obviously rather Mr. Beast just focus on disproving the evidence than trying to publicly destroy my character with baseless drug use and mental health accusations. But it appears that's the only option they have. Also, I literally smoked 500 cigarettes before writing this. And someone goes, what about stealing company funds? Probably this. I asked for the gas reimbursements I was promised and was denied because it wasn't an approved business expense. It was. And I should have just taken a plane. I've heard multiple stories from former Mr. Beast employees not getting proper reimbursements. Anyway, after I sent a business expense request for an Apple Vision Pro, which I was told the company wanted to get everyone, this is when they were new and didn't seem like garbage. I sent the request to the wrong person, even though it was the person HR told me to send it to, but it never got purchased. Even if I had it, would have been owned by the company. So I really didn't see any legit narrative that I tried to steal the company funds, as if I was some embezzling mastermind and not just a dude with $100 limit on his company card. Okay, but speaking of the cease and desist, Caleb Broomfield actually interviewed Dogpack and it allowed us to get some more insight on him in his head during the situation. So here Caleb asked Dawson how he was feeling about the cease and desists.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel nervous or do you feel
I don't know. I
excited?
feel confident.
You feel
Not excited, but
little nervous, a little bit. You got to feel a little. I would be myself if I were you.
no, I'm not myself.
Well, you're
Because it's 100% expected. It's 100% expected.
right. I mean, to be honest, it's cool to be nervous, not scared though, because you are coming from the perspective of this is what you believe is truth, and you're doing this out of good faith. Like it doesn't. The whole disgruntled employee thing. That was my initial response as well. It's like, because we've seen so many of these types of things happen.
I have to admit, that's my original thoughts were as well, but I would absolutely be worried about this lawsuit. As, sure, you could be confident that you're going to win, but I wouldn't wish the mental and financial stress of a lawsuit on anyone, because that will really take a toll on you. And Caleb also asked Dawson if he thinks Jimmy himself was actually at fault here.
If you were to be as fair as you possibly could and even play devil's advocate, what would you say percentage-wise? What's Mr. Beast's fault? What is not?
Yeah, no, I actually play with this idea and speculate a lot. Okay, if Jimmy was fully innocent, how could he get into this position? And it'd be like, you hire people who do bad things, and then they use those bad things as blackmail cards against you. So maybe somebody pressured him really hard into selling fake signatures, and now that they know that he sold fake signatures, it's harder to fire them in case they go to Time magazine. Concept called blackmail inflation. So I don't know. Anything could be possible. Mr. Beast could be completely innocent. I've seen some behaviors and things that make me think that, he's not, what I told you privately in DMs and everything. But yeah, so I don't know, 50-50. Let's call it 50-50.
If you want to watch Caleb's full interview, I'll be linking it in the description down below. But going back to my old video, it's been blocked worldwide, and the company that did it is Spotter. I've actually been offered a deal by Spotter before, so what a great way to treat a potential client. I know I already said no, but this is definitely not going to change my mind. But this is definitely a weird claim, because Spotter, they're a company that buys back catalogs of YouTubers. As YouTubers, they made videos years ago, they're still getting views, and thus still making some money. So a company like Spotter, they'll pull up and be like, hey, can I buy portions of your back catalog or all of your videos from, let's say, 2022 and older? And I guess that's what they've done with Mr. Beast, as you can see on their website. The weird thing is, I would expect them to just claim the revenue for my video, not block it worldwide, because, you know, they're in the business of making money, so why are they not trying to make money off of my video? Instead, they're literally censoring my video. And in my video, I have to admit, I was way too nice to Mr. Beast, as the video was filmed like 2 to 3 days before posting, and Dawson hadn't even received the text and or cease and desist yet. So the whole landscape of the situation has changed a lot. Did I nitpick way too much in that video? I would definitely say so, because now, after rewatching it, I see he's building a case to show that Mr. Beast has been deceitful in the past. But so far, Eric, he's handled being called out for faking content way better than Mr. Beast. I don't think Eric really committed a crime though, but still, they were both called out for saying their content is real and then faking content later on. But Eric didn't send a cease and desist to Soggy Cereal. Anyway, that's about it for now. Hopefully this doesn't go to court. Also, please drop the claim in my video spotter. That would really be cool. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
This summer want instant glow? Super light feel? Wait no more. नया वैसलीन फ्यूचर है। इसके नया सिनेमाइड और फ्यूचर फॉर्मूला में है विटामिन सी से 10 गुना ज्यादा दम। A super light serum in lotion.
Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink. Color to na color badge or na ho smudge. Liquid matte lip color. Today 16 घंटे तक. Superstay Matte Ink अब 20+ shades में. Maybelline New York की ओर से.
आज हम लोग कंपेयर करेंगे स्मार्टफोन वर्सेस न्यू बिगो हैशटैग्स। सो लेट्स गो। स्मार्टफोन का चिप है इत्तुसा, हैशटैग्स चिप है अल्ट्रा प्रो मैक्स प्लस। इसमें हैशटैग्स खुद टाइप करने पड़ते हैं, लेकिन इसमें हैशटैग्स इनबिल्ट आते हैं। ये तो गिरते ही टूट गया, लेकिन बिगो हैशटैग्स को कोई गिरने नहीं देता है। बिगो हैशटैग्स ये ट्रेंडिंग डिंग 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 फ्रॉम ITC।
Brent Rivera's decade-long career as an influencer has seen him commit countless crimes against the YouTube community, from blatantly stealing whole video ideas from creators to completely copying and pasting his face over other viral thumbnails. Whilst this scumbaggery has garnered Brent Rivera over 30 million subscribers and 8 billion views, it was only a matter of time before he did something so outrageous that Penguin Zero, aka Charlie, was forced to not just call him out, but demolish his reputation as well.
And now you look like an absolute fool, and you've ruined your reputation even further, Brent, if such a thing was even possible. Somehow your audience of children are actually being aware of this now, which is the last thing I imagine you wanted to happen with the drama. You're just doing all of the wrong things here. You f***ed up. You should have just moved on from it, apologized for it, and been done with it.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving deep into the career of one of YouTube's largest Mr. Beast clones and most hated creators in general, Brent Rivera. We'll look at the controversies that transformed his image from a standard children's entertainer to one of the most hated creators on the platform, and examine why his attempts to cover things up only made it worse. Long before Brent amassed a staggering 30 million subscribers on YouTube, he mostly made short comedy sketches on Vine, which earned him over 8 million followers on the platform.
Hey Lexi. It's fake.
You're fake.
Hey Mom. Hi.
Don't bring. Brent.
Following the end of Vine in 2017, Brent would move completely to his at the time 3 million subscribers YouTube channel to continue publishing his viral comedy skits. Whilst Brent has always enjoyed viral success on every platform he's been on, he has also faced numerous accusations of plagiarism and employing strange tactics to boost his viewership. Back in 2014, numerous users on Twitter would allege that Brent was stealing video ideas from Tumblr and other sources. Why do girls like freak out over Brent Rivera? He isn't funny. Stealing all your finds from Tumblr doesn't make someone funny. Brent Rivera ain't creative at all, shaking my head. Anyone can steal Tumblr quotes and say them in 6 seconds. As well as, P.S. Brent, stop stealing ideas from Tumblr, you're not original. While these tweets didn't include any evidence to back up their claims, it was clear that there was an air of distrust around the authenticity of the content that made Brent popular. People even coined a term in the Urban Dictionary to describe how Brent stole jokes from other creators. Brent Rivera. It's when you steal a joke from Tumblr or Twitter and use it as your own. The origin of the word comes from well-known Viner, Brent Rivera, because his recognition of stealing Tumblr posts and Twitter posts. One of the earlier examples of Brent stealing another creator's video concept was his video titled Things That Make Me Mad from 2012, which was a direct copy of Wasabi Productions' video of the same title.
I'm so strong. Meant to be, but I'm so comfortable. When I get in bed and I decide that I have to pee. Crap, I have to pee.
These elements of plagiarism would only become more striking in later years, as Brent made the shift away from comedy sketches to challenge content, from copying trendy thumbnails to taking whole video ideas from other creators. Brent was more than willing to undermine other community members for selfish gains, something that he was called out for numerous times.
Brent Rivera, you are most likely to copy my thumbnails. One of the biggest awards of the night. Congratulations on that.
Brent wouldn't stop at just using other creators to get ahead, as he frequently humiliated his family members and even plays his own sister for views. It didn't matter what he had to do or who he had to steal from. Brent would stop at nothing to grow his reach and revenue on YouTube. However, Brent's underhanded approach to content creation was about to cause him more harm than good. On the 7th of February 2023, a creator named Tyler Oliveira posted a video titled Brent Rivera Called the Cops on Me. And as the title suggests, the interaction between the two wasn't exactly a positive one.
That's Brent Rivera calling security and then the cops on me after I asked him this. Do you save your videos? It all started when I was staying at the Shining Hotel, came out of my room, and randomly found these two girls in the hallway.
Throughout the video, Tyler showcased a number of heated interactions between him and Brent, with the first being caused by a simple question.
Aware that I was in the middle of a fake YouTube prank, I wanted to see if Brent would admit it, because we all know his videos are fake and he steals everyone's ideas. I have a question for you guys. You just hire these people? And unsurprisingly, they made a cameo in Brent's newest video. It's almost like they know each other. Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
Why is this Alright, okay. Have fun, guys.
What's going on here? Clearly, Brent didn't find my question amusing, so I walked back to my hotel room and prepared to go on my tour of the hotel.
Things would only get worse on their second confrontation.
We get that louder.
You don't have movement, right? You might have to. Hey, we're filming our thing. You film yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not be.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Disrespectful, okay?
Well, he has to shit talk to the iPhone
I
now.
don't appreciate the disrespect.
Well, what disrespect? I literally walked out of my hotel room and nearly had a heart attack.
Why did you walk up to us? Like, enter our space?
I just paid $400 a night for the hotel. What do you mean?
It's for the normal guests.
Whoa. Okay. Normal guests? You think you're elevated beyond an average human being? You've ascended the human... Wait, who are you?
On the third meetup, however, it seemed Brent had enough of the trolling and threatened to have Tyler kicked out of the hotel.
Finish your video?
No.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to finish it then.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, they're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
What do you mean? We paid $375, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm not as rich as you, Brett.
This is the third time harassing us. Don't harass.
Whoa. You recorded me.
I'm recording you because you guys are coming up to every single second.
Whoa, we walked in one same
Alright,
place.
well, he's coming now, so, I mean, you guys are just gonna have to... Look at the guy behind you. So what do you mean? Who is that guy?
I have no clue.
Listen, this is our personal space, and you're recording
No,
inside.
you closed the door, then you opened it.
A threat that Brent would later go through with, as hotel security would come to escort Tyler off the premises.
He came to us and said this.
Can I ask you to pack your stuff? For sure. Can I suppose a compromise? No. Justice PD is on the way, so you have until they get here.
For sure. Unfortunate. After packing up our stuff, security ushered us out. And then we met the police downstairs and they said this.
Yeah, I appreciate both of you have been very cooperative and compliant with us, and I appreciate you being reasonable about it.
For sure. My apologies. Sorry, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Well, Brent Rivera, my number one enemy right now, he sucked my ball.
From Brent's perspective, he'd won the confrontation by having Tyler kicked out, but little did he know that this battle was far from over. In the coming days, Tyler's video would rack up over 2 million views, and to reignite the previous hate the YouTube community had for Brent, with comments reading,